Julia Child Rose collection. The scent and the size
they're so fragrant.
are magnanimous.
And what we say about this particular rose bush, it is floriferous.
Oh, I love made-up words.
I mean, it is just goes on and on and on.
Gosh.
And I love this Julia Child rose. By the way, Julia Child picked this rose out herself. You know, there are a lot of roses that are named after celebrities, and they're just named after them. They didn't actually pick them out. She picked this one out, and it's just gorgeous. It is an absolute standout butter yellow floribunda with a full and delicious fragrance. And it gets 3 to 4 feet tall and 3 to 4 feet wide. And this is what I think Julia might say. If you can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen. Guess what that means?
It's so true.
This grows beautifully in the Deep South. A lot of roses have problems in the Deep South because of the humidity. This one does beautifully in the Deep South.
Do you know that my wedding bouquet, I got married in my parents' backyard.
Oh,
my
nice.
wedding bouquet was flowers from their yard. Think about if you grew these, you could do that. You could make your own memories again. That would be so, so sweet. It meant the world to me that it was part of my family that I got to carry in my hands and have them around me. So feel free to use that idea as well. But these two pieces are $37.98.
And
That's amazing.
It's the best. Now, y'all, I mean, look how beautiful they are. It's the perfect yellow rose. And let me tell you how perfect this yellow rose is, because this is my favorite story to tell about the roses. You know, I go to all these trials where they're always displaying the very brand new roses. But what they'll have is that they'll have all of these new areas of roses here, and they only have code names, no names yet. And then they'll have what is called a benchmark rose, meaning they'll have one that's right in the middle of everything. And over where the yellow roses are, the benchmark rose is invariably Julia Child. And then, so everybody knows Julia Child rose already, the rosarians do. And then they're judging the new ones by it. And Julia Child is, I said, oh, we need to get that one. Oh, it's already on the market. It's Julia Child. Because it is the best of the best, and I have not seen a better one come out yet. It stands up above everything. We saw them in the gardens out in Oregon, in Washington State. Also, they grow them down. We have them down in Mobile where we grow them. And
oh, they're heaven. They're just
fabulous.
Smell so good.
You get 2.
Oh, that's how it shows up.
We're shipping you out full-size roses. These are bare root roses. You plant them to here, full sun, in a container or in the ground. And let me tell you about this, because we witnessed them doing it. The rose bush that I'm showing you here is this size rose bush. They dig these rose bushes up, then they cut them all the way back. So this has the power of this, because this is what this was before we cut it back for shipping. So it's not like it's in a little pot and you got to wait. It's going to happen straight away, and you get 2 of the perfect yellow roses.
These are, I mean, I just keep thinking of all the songs, Yellow Rose of Texas. I mean, if you live in Texas and you think, gosh, I just couldn't grow roses here, could these grow in Texas?
Yes, they do beautifully. In fact, you know, some of the best roses are in Texas. Here's the big Texas Rose Emporium there and all of that. But they have hot situations there, high humidity situations there too, and they work. And that's where you want to, when they do the trials, they want to put the roses in the worst possible situation. If you've got a perfect situation, it doesn't really tell you anything. You've got to subject things to a lot of oppression from drought, from insects, from disease, to see if they really will stand up in a real gardening situation.
So it's like the Hunger Games for roses.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's tough.
Because we don't want something that's not going to work. I mean, gardening should be fun. It should not be torture. And it's about choosing the right plant. If you've looked for the perfect yellow rose, Julia Child is perfect. She picked this one out herself. She loved the fragrance, but she also loved its resilience. And it kept on going just like she did.
These are 7 roses all bundled together. Look at the size of that bouquet. I mean, that is a gorgeous display. And to your point, put it in a mason jar, put it in a pretty vase, put it wherever you want. But the fragrance is really what's so intoxicating. And you could float one of the heads in water. I mean, just so many beautiful things that you can do with them.
It's the perfect yellow rose.
What do you spend on one bouquet of roses? I mean, that price alone is about half of what you would pay for a dozen roses if you went out into the market and bought. What if you just grew them over and over? You could grow your own bouquets.
And it's a column of color. If you've got a small garden, they're great in containers, but this beautiful bright yellow, if you're picking up 2 items today, let me just show you. Just got to show you. You got your roses that are going to get tall.
Yes.
Back here.
Those are the cone flowers.
You picked up your cone flowers, and you know how fabulous these are. You've got all of this going on. You've got this going on. They're both great cut flowers. If you're only getting 2 items, I'm just saying.
Wait a minute, you ready? I'm going to toss a bouquet.
You better toss the other way. Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Why did you do that to me, woman? M48990 are the 2-piece Julia Child rose collection. That's
And
our
the
offering this
fertilizer.
morning. And you need to fertilize your roses,
With our
don't you?
button flower booster specific for roses. Don't miss out on that. And you see shipped as shown 2 bare root full-grown roses that are going to perform like crazy.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And the scent, you all, I just want to make sure to share with you, is absolutely stunning. We're wrapping up on that one, but please, we saw this earlier. These are the high